ML Sharma, former Special Director CBI, what am I to understand? One rule for the opposition, one rule for the government?
I can't give you a categorical answer to this. The fact is that leaders of opposition whose names we have mentioned, date-wise arrests and investigations, well, I have no brief for them, because I can have a brief for innocent person who is not indulging in corruption, but not for those who are indulging in corruption, regardless of whether they are in the ruling party or in the opposition. This is the first point that I would like to make. And second, as far as closure of cases against the ruling party politicians concerned, please remember to infer from this or to insinuate that correct investigations were not carried out wholesale against these people by the investigating agencies may not be correct, because even if the investigating agency conducts incorrect investigation, then there are courts who monitor the cases or supervise the cases. If investigation is not conducted properly, the magistrate has authority in law to redirect further investigation of the matters. Therefore, one shoe doesn't fit all situations.
I take your point. I take your point, sir. One shoe doesn't fit. I take your point. One shoe doesn't fit all situations. Nalin Kohli, you're with us. Now answer the question. The BJP is being accused of being a washing machine. One rule when you're in the government, one rule when you're in the opposition. Suvendu Adhikari switches sides. All cases against him are slowed down. Himanta Biswa Sarma, Yediyurappa, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Ramesh Pokhriyal, list is long.
First, let me come to the beginning part of your program. You named several opposition leaders and parties, and with an idea that as if the investigations are not bona fide and perhaps they are mala fide.
I didn't say that at all.
Let's reconstruct each one of them. In the first case, no, I said it gave an impression. I never said you said that, Rajdeep. You do know I'm a lawyer, so I'm very careful with my words. So therefore, my point is that in each one of the cases that you named at the beginning of the program, the subsequent events only confirm that none of them seem to be bona fide in terms of the people involved, and the agency was clearly seemed to be right. You yourself quite correctly pointed out 21 odd crore rupees is a lot of money in the case of Dr. Partha Chatterjee. In the case of Satyendra Jain, you have a minister whose transactions he says I can't remember, which begs the question that why was he in the government if a man can't remember financial transactions from dubious companies? I mean, you can't take the oath of constitution and say you'll discharge it for the welfare of the people if you can't even remember from where money is coming into your account. So, I mean, case after case. Now, let's come to your allegations against the BJP leaders. Let's pick one by one. You picked up Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. You're referring to a very infamous case. He was discharged from the court. There was nothing there. But it's a convenient allegation made by the opposition parties as if he was reaped in corruption. Show me that case, na, and show
the court order. Sir, with due regard, Nalin Kohli ji, with due regard, sir, those accusations of corruption against Himanta Biswa Sarma were made by in the Louis Berger case and in the chit fund case were made by the BJP when he was in the Congress. It's not someone else who made them. When Himanta Biswa Sarma was in the Congress, the BJP made the corruption allegations against him. Moment he joins you, he's as clean as Snow White.
No, exactly. Absolutely. That's why I'm saying do your homework. Go and check the whole thing. Ask your research team, my friend. The point is we made those allegations. He fought against the BJP on those allegations and subsequently came out clean from the court. I mean, so that's very convenient. Just because we raised an allegation, we had reasons to believe that it may be so. He fought it out in the court and came out of it innocent. So we are supposed to hold it against him and us.
Look at Suvendu, case after case. Look at Suvendu Adhikari, look at Narayan Rane. All of these people, serious corruption charges made against them. How is it that the rules are different? You see, that way you are weakening your own case.
No, not at all. So I have given you a very strong answer on Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. Now let's come to Suvendu Adhikari. While Suvendu Adhikari was there, we kept attacking him. No doubt about it. When he crossed over, we got to know the ugly face of the Trinamool. We realized what the Trinamool is made up of. The Trinamool is perhaps the most anti-democratic party in the state of West Bengal ever. I mean, they can go to anything. I mean, 150 of our workers have been strung alive. They've been killed, murdered, maimed, all of it.
No, Nalin
so this
Kohli,
is a party, we now realize that is the
you're not
structure
answering
there,
my
not an
question.
individual
Why
thing.
is it that probes, you are a good lawyer, why is it that probes
I'm
are stopped
answering
the
each
moment
one.
people switch sides?
Of course.
You're a lawyer of repute.
They haven't stopped. They have nothing has stopped.
You're a lawyer of repute. This
Nothing
argument
has
just doesn't
stopped.
stand.
Not at all. Nothing has stopped.
1 minute, ma'am.
See, the first point is, 1 minute, Dr. Panja, please. I heard you patiently, Dr. Panja, and you are a very erudite person, and we've had very, civil discussions on our debates. Let's keep it that way, ma'am. You're a senior person. So let me come down to it one by one. See, you are making an assumption, Rajdeep. There are two assumptions, and I'm trying to deconstruct both. The first is in the case of people like Himanta Mr. Sarma, I've given you an answer. And I've shown that he went out there, fought against the BJP charges and got a clean chit. So if he gets a clean chit from the court, how do you do an investigation again in that case? The second is the case you are saying that why aren't they being pursued?
Repetitive.
Let me put another argument to it. Tell me. No. Madam, I am entitled to answer the question in the manner.
I
can't expect me to outsource my answer to you, Dr. Panja.
Complete the answer, ma'am.
Let me finish my point. No, but exactly, I don't need your help to answer me. So now let me come to the other. You are making an assumption that the cases have stopped. In the cases of anybody, A, B, C, tell me in one of them, if there was anything, have we ever stopped? We do not tolerate it. Show me one corruption case which has come out in the
So the 300 crore money laundering scam, 300 crore allegation made against a Narayan Rane in a money laundering case by Kirit Somaya of the BJP suddenly disappears the moment he joins you and he's now a union minister. It's a wonderful washing machine, my friend Nalin Kohli.